Hello. Welcome. Greetings. Howdy. Bienvenue.
Get on with it.
Sorry. Hello and welcome to the Blair Radio Project. I am your host, Blair, and I'm joined by none other than my trusty sound engineer, Billy.
Hello?
Yes, hello. And we have a very, very, very special guest here today. We also have Billy's favorite person in the world, Kevin.
Hello. Am I really your favorite person, Billy? I had no idea.
Yeah, sure.
So Kevin, where have you been? You've been missing for weeks. Billy said you went looking for a straw when you were out Bigfoot hunting?
Yes, my straw had fallen out of my backpack. I didn't hear it, but I felt my bag become much lighter. So then I scoured my surroundings, but to no avail. I looked to my left. I did not see it. I looked to my right. I also did not see it. I looked under my shoe, and I looked behind the bush.
All right, just a second. Okay, this is obviously going to take a while, so we're just going to start playing some music while Kevin explains, apparently in a second-by-second, detailed description of what exactly happened. Anyway, while he explains this, we're going to listen to some music, okay? So this is Teenagers by My Chemical Romance, and you're listening to the Blair Radio Project.
They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies. Anything.
And then, when I finally got back, my fiancé was married to someone else. So all that was left for me to do was deliver that package I had with me on the island. And so I did, which is where I met the next love of my life.
Well, that's a very interesting story there, Kevin. Very interesting indeed. But that does sound a little awfully familiar.
Awfully?
It sounds a lot familiar. It sounds like something else. It sounds a lot like the movie Castaway.
What?
Yeah, what you just explained was the entire plot to the film Castaway, the movie with Tom Hanks.
What makes you think that was a movie?
Well, Castaway was a movie. It did happen.
No, what makes you think what I just described was a movie and not what happened to me?
Well, the part about the beach ball, that kind of gave it away. Also the fact that you don't work for FedEx. But I would have to say the biggest giveaway for me
Yes?
is the fact that you haven't been on an island for 4 years. You've only been missing for about a month.
But I'm so sure it happened.
No, that was a movie. You don't remember anything else?
No, I could have sworn that's what happened.
Maybe they based the movie on Kevin.
But that movie came out in the 90s. Kevin's saying this happened to him just a few weeks ago.
It still could have been.
No, Billy, it couldn't.
But what about...
No, time travel isn't real.
Yes, it is.
Look, we're not discussing that again. Kevin, is that really all you can remember?
I'm certain that's what happened.
Kevin, I'm going to ask you something, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way. But were you locked in a dark closet as a child?
Yes, it was my reward. If I was a good little boy and finished my vegetables and paint chips for breakfast, I was allowed to spend the rest of my day in a closet.
Okay.
My father would only let me out to slap me, and then he would throw me back in and lock the door. This was a game he called Hide and Disappear. It was one of my favorite games.
Okay. Sounds like you two had a great relationship.
One of the best.
Excuse me, what about me?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Billy. How are you?
Do you have any idea what happened to me? Because you went chasing after your stupid straw?
Yes, you went to jail. Blair told me. How was it?
How was it? It was jail! I had a PlayStation in my room, I had an iPhone 10 someone smuggled in, and I was able to play Fortnite on it. How does that sound to you?
That actually sounds pretty cool.
It was pretty cool, to be honest. I kind of miss it.
You miss being in jail?
I had more then than I have now.
What's that?
What's what?
On your face. Is that a teardrop tattoo on your cheek, Billy?
Don't worry about it, okay?
But doesn't that mean...
I said, don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
Good.
Okay, well, we're going to go on to the next track here.
365 music.
That was Alien Ant Farm with the song Movies. Hello and welcome to the Blair Radio Project. How are you all doing today? Doesn't matter, I can't hear you. Let's talk about happy things. So this show, as you might have noticed, has a bit of a theme to it. A little bit of a theme. We're playing mostly pop punk. Or just rock. Well, not rock, but pop rock. Just pop, pretty much. Pop rock.
I like pop rocks.
I haven't had pop rocks in a really long time.
My friend died from having pop rocks and cola.
He did the pop rocks and cola combination where you like swallow a bunch of pop rocks and then you swallow a bunch of Coca-Cola and then your stomach explodes.
No, he put the pop rocks in his eyes and then swallowed the Coke bottle. He choked on the bottle and then his eyes exploded.
Huh. Okay, well, no. What were we? You completely derailed me, Billy. You're like a penny on the train tracks. No. Okay, so today on the show, we're listening to a lot of pop punk. Some songs that I feel nostalgic for. Songs that they used to play on my local radio station when I was a wee lad. So I thought it'd be fun if we based the whole show on my childhood, pretty much. Just playing stuff that they used to play on the radio back when I was younger.
That's pretty sad, actually.
Yeah, it is, actually, now that I think about it. But it's too late. We've made it too far into the show now. There's no turning back.
Well, it's not set in stone, so you can still add songs.
It's too late, Billy. It's too late.
It's not, though.
Okay, fine. We'll throw in some new stuff here and there. How about that?
That works.
Great. All right. Well, now it's that time of the show again. That unscheduled time that just randomly falls in somewhere in the middle. It's now the time where we play a segment I like to call... Actually, we don't have a name for this yet. This is the part where I play a song from around the world. Anywhere in the world. It could be Kentucky. Kentucky's not a place. Is it? Is Kentucky a place, Billy?
I don't know.
Well, you better Google it.
Or it could be second. How do you even spell that?
I think it's a K.
Kentucky's a place, and Nantucket is a place. I think you just mixed the two together.
You might be right. All right, so not Kentucky, but this is the part of the show where I play music possibly from France, possibly from Germany, possibly from Korea. Well, today we're not playing a song from any of those countries. Today we're playing a song from Japan. Now, I did tell you in the last episode that I am running out of these songs. I'm not as cultured as I thought I was. When I first started this, I was thinking, oh wow, I could do a song from anywhere in the world each week. I'll be set for a good few weeks. But now I've ran out. Well, I haven't ran out. It's just that I pretty much only know about 5 bands that sing other languages. This segment is pretty much a monument to my ignorance. So what I actually did was I went onto iTunes and I took a big old peek around what's big around the world right now. Well, not a peek. I listened to what was in the top of the charts. I did a peek with my ears. Well, I had a big old listen to what was big right now in Japan, and I was pretty surprised. I came across this band, Wanami, and they are all over the place in top 40 right now in Japan. I think in the top 100 tracks, they had about 4 in there. And what's really surprising is their pop punk. Pop punk at the top of the charts. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Makes me want to go to Japan. I mean, not just for that. I mean, they got some crazy stuff over there. Like they have restaurants where you can smash plates and scream, or eat fish that are still alive. And they have these game shows that, well, I can't even tell you. But it's pretty wild indeed. But I think it's a pretty cool track, and I would love to share it with you. So this is the band Wanami, or Wanima. I think it's Wanima. I think that's Wanima. And this is the track Tamoni. And you're listening to the Blair Radio Project.
365 Radio Music.
That was the anthem by Good Charlotte. Does anyone remember Good Charlotte? Anyone? Raise your hands if you do. 2, 3.
Can you actually see them?
No, but I can sense the audience raising their hands all at once.
All 3 of them?
Yeah, all 3. There's only 3 people listening. And I remember Good Charlotte. I had a Good Charlotte poster in my room when I was a child. It was on my wall, where posters usually go. And, yeah, it was just them looking all goth and depressing and looking like like Hot Topic role models. I don't know. It was fun. Good days. It was right underneath a Blink-182 poster, of which I had several. I had several Blink posters. Still have several. Although I only have one up in the house right now. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Should we go on about playing some more music, or should I just talk more about my childhood and posters?
I don't think the audience cares about you or your posters.
Probably not. And they shouldn't. Oh, well, here's a band that I've never had posters for, and never will. This is Switchfoot with Meant to Live, and you're listening to the Blair Radio Project. That was Flavor of the Week by American Hi-Fi. Hello and welcome back to the Blair Radio Project. Now, believe it or not, you're going to be shocked. You're probably not going to be shocked. You probably won't care. I probably said this before, but I'm running out of material, so I'm going to tell you again. I actually have an American Hi-Fi guitar pick that I got from a roadie. Well, he was a roadie at one point. He wasn't a roadie when I got the pick. He was actually my masseuse when I got the pick. He gave me a massage, and then he gave me a guitar pick from American Hi-Fi. He was a roadie. I think I'm just saying the same 3 facts in different orders, and I'll let you piece the rest from there. Anyway, this is Fat Lip by Sum 41. I don't have any guitar picks from them, nor have any of their roadies given me a massage. One day. Anyway, you're listening to the Blair Radio Project. No, I didn't start that fire. That was just a rumor.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, we're back. You're listening to the Blair Radio Project, and we're joined by Kevin, who's been missing for the last month on an imaginary island. But it happened. Sure it did. We're also joined by Billy. He's been released from jail for Kevin's disappearance.
Sup?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Kevin, did you ever find that straw?
No, and I'm pretty upset about it too. That was one of my favorite straws.
Oh, that's right. You have a collection of every straw you've ever used, don't you?
This is true.
How many straws do you have?
It's hard to keep track of them all, but I estimate it's anywhere between 12 and 3.
Wow, that's quite a lot of straws. I can see how that'd be pretty difficult to manage and keep track of. Why do you collect straw?
Straw? Don't you mean straws? Plural?
I'm just reading the cue cards, Billy.
It should say straws.
Well, it says straw.
Let me see.
Here.
That's an S. It says straws.
Then write more clearly.
I'm not sure why I collect them, but I've always enjoyed them. They bring an immense amount of enjoyment to my life. I can still remember my very first straw.
Yeah, don't you keep it framed in your house?
Yes, that's why I remember it. I see it every day. I keep it framed on the table right next to my bed. It's the first thing I see, and the last thing I see, every day.
Okay.
When I die, Blair, I want you to have my straw collection.
Billy, shut up. Oh, no, I couldn't really.
No, I want you to have it.
No, please, I really, I shouldn't.
Why not?
Well, that's a lot of straws. I don't know if I have room in my place for them. I mean, 12 to 3, that's a lot of straws. I don't know if I can... I just don't know if I have the space for it. I think Billy would much rather be a more suitable candidate to adopt your straws.
I don't think I should.
Why not, Billy?
Well, like you said, they're large, and I have dogs, so they might get in the way.
You keep your dogs in the attic. When was the last time you even saw your dogs?
Been a while. Did you feed them while I was in jail like I asked you to?
Yeah. For sure. Definitely.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't have room for them. I have a really small place.
That's a shame. Maybe I'll just have them buried with me.
Or we can make a raft out of them, and then put your body on them, and then burn the raft out at sea. Like in that movie.
What movie was that?
I don't know, I think they did it in a Star Wars or something.
Star Wars.
I think so. Didn't they burn someone's body in a raft? I don't know. I've seen it somewhere. Maybe it was a dream.
You have very odd dreams.
Anyway, we should probably play some music, huh? Don't you think? Before dwelling on your death. I'm sure you'll be around for at least another year, Kevin.
365 Radio.
Loaded God complex, cock it and pull it.
That was Fall Out Boy with Sugar We're Going Down. I think I only understood about half the lyrics in that song. I don't think anyone actually knows what the chorus is. It sounds like... There are parts in there where it sounds like he's saying pudding. I don't think he's talking about pudding, but it might as well be. Maybe. Anyway, still coming up on the show, we got some great stuff. So good, I don't even remember what it is, and I'm waiting for the set list to load on my phone. Oh, that's the wrong password. It's really good. I'll remember when I see it. Yeah, we got Len. Ooh, the one-hit wonder. The Offspring. Weezer. Green Day. Nirvana. We got some good stuff. Some really great stuff. But the climax of the show, is that even the proper way to say this? I don't know. The pinnacle. No, I don't know. The best part. Let's keep it simple, Blair. The best part of the show is now. You're here. After this, you can leave. I mean, you probably just now tuned in. If you are just now tuning in, hello and welcome to the Blair Radio Project. You can listen to the next song and then you can leave.
I'm pretty sure that's not what the station wants you to say to listeners.
Probably not, but it's the truth. This is what the show's all about.
It's not, though.
It is. Be quiet, Billy. It is. This next song is Who Loves You by Lindsay Lohan. This is, for those of you that listen to the show each week, you might be well aware that both Billy and I are obsessed with Lindsay Lohan.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, I'm obsessed with Lindsay Lohan. I'm a really big fan. I've seen all their movies. Well, half of them. And she even has a restraining order against me. I mean, not yet, but I'm working on it. I'm almost there. Anyway, the point is, we play her every week on the show. And we're going to continue to do so until she actually gives up and decides to come on the show. My goal is to mention her weekly on the show until somebody tells her about it, and then she finds out that this exists, and then she'll actually come on the show just in an attempt to get me to stop and to leave her alone. Then, and only then, will I retire. But until that day, or until I get bored of doing this, I'm going to keep at it. I'm just going to keep doing this every week. Anyway, this is Who Loves You by Lindsay Lohan, and you're listening to the Blair Radio Project.
Blair presents the fun fact of the day.
The reason why Santa wears long trousers is because both his legs are actually made of wood.
This has been the fun fact of the day with Blair.
Another Santa fact?
Sure, why not?
Because it's weird. If you continue like this, you might as well just rename the segment Santa Facts.
Well, these are still fun facts. They're just about Santa now.
So they are all about Santa now.
Well, I'm not doing it on purpose.
Well, you are choosing these, so you do have a bit of a say.
You know, Billy, that's not such a bad idea.
What?
Renaming the segment to be Santa Facts.
Are you kidding? That's a terrible idea.
We can even change the little jingle for it. Instead of it being that little African tribe beat, we can change it to something a little bit more Christmassy.
Please don't.
But we'll have to rehire Neil deGrasse Tyson to do the introduction again. It was just so expensive to get him the first time around.
Didn't he charge Like 1,000 pounds a word?
It was 2,000 pounds a word. But you know what? Who cares? It's not our money. It's the radio station's money. They can afford it.
It'll be a complete waste of time and money.
Maybe. But it won't be our money. So let's just do it. From now on, fun fact of the day will be known as the Santa fact of the day.
Oh, what a train wreck.
365 Radio.
That was Steal My Sunshine by Len. One hit wonder of the 90s. I actually found their album at a charity shop for £1, a whole pound. I know that's might be a bit much. Almost broke the bank there. But I'm okay. I took out a loan. I was able to borrow some money from a friend to pay off the loan. And now I have to pay off my friend within the week, or else I'll break my legs. But it's okay. The joke's on him. I want broken legs. Anyway, what's the point of this? Oh yeah, Steal My Sunshine by Len. A whole album of their music. I've no idea what's on it. I haven't listened to it. Not even... I don't even know for a fact that it has other songs on it. It might just be the one song. Just like repeated several times on the disc. And perhaps they changed the title on the back of the CD so that it looks like there's multiple songs. I might be wrong, but I don't know. Anyway, before that, we played Matt and Kim with Can Ya Blame Me? Well, I can't blame you. I've seen Matt and Kim live in concert. They opened for Blink-182, and the only thing I remember about it was that they threw out hundreds of balloons into the audience that had their faces printed on them, and I thought, wow, what a colossal waste of rubber. I could have gone towards something else. I don't know what else you use rubber for. I guess tires, but I don't think they'd be using the balloons for tires. Maybe like a clown car, when they like bend the balloon into animals and stuff. All I'm saying is that balloon could have been used to make a balloon animal, but no, instead it just ended up on the floor, and I'm sure it's in a bin somewhere now. I have a very positive outlook on life, if you haven't noticed. Anyway, still coming up. What else? No Doubt. We're going to play No Doubt. We're also going to play Jimmy Eat World and more music for your little ear holes. It's going to be great. Anyway, this is The Offspring with Pretty Fly for a White Guy. And you're listening to the Blair Radio Project. Sorry, I just hit the mic stand. Ignore that. But enjoy the music.
I think I want to go back.
Go back? Where? What are you talking about?
Jail.
Are you serious? Did you hear that? I said serious. So my phone went off. Serious. Are you serious? Well, it's not doing it now. It just Siri wants to make me look dumb, I guess.
You don't need Siri's help for that.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
So what were you saying? Do you want to go back to jail?
Yeah, life is so much easier in jail. I didn't have a job. I didn't have to pay bills. I just got to sit around and play video games all day. It was great.
So what are you going to do? Commit a crime so you can get arrested again?
Maybe.
Like what? What are you planning on doing?
I don't know.
Because, now you could actually do something to Kevin this time around. I have a pretty big rock here in my drawer in case you want to, bash his head in or something.
No, I was thinking something a little less violent.
Like what?
You know those little do not remove tags on pillows?
Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe I could cut a few of them off.
But it's so lame. Wouldn't you much rather do something a little bit more permanent, a little more exciting?
What could be more permanent than cutting a tag off a pillow? Once you cut it off, it's not going back on.
Unless they staple it back on.
Who's gonna staple a label onto a pillow?
I don't know. Someone with a stapler, maybe. Why are those tags even on there anyway? Is it really that important that they stay on the pillow? Is that law even enforced? Is it even a law? I really don't think the police would care, Billy. I think you're much better bashing in Kevin's head with a rock.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Hey, where did you get that pillow?
I had it on me.
Really? Where?
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
All right, let's see how this goes.
You had scissors on you too?
Always.
Alright, let's see if anyone cares that you cut that stupid tag off. That was Just a Girl, by no doubt. Still coming up, music. And this is one of those musics right now. This is Sick Transit Gloria. Glory Fades by Brand New. It's not brand new. Not brand new, but it's brand new. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a brand new song. This is old brand new, but it's still brand new, although not brand new. For those of you just now tuning in, I'm not having a stroke. But this is brand new, but old brand new. Enjoy. Billy, what are you doing?
I'm calling the police
Why?
to let them know that I cut the tags off those pillows.
They're not going to care, Billy. But I will say, I am rather impressed that you had 7 pillows on you. I mean, I was impressed by the first pillow. But the fact that you had 6 more on you, that was just astounding, really.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, hello, my name's Billy, and I just cut off the tags from 7 pillows.
What are you talking about?
You know the little do not remove tags on pillows?
Yes?
Well, I just cut them off.
Okay, what do you want me to do about it?
I want you to arrest me.
Want me to arrest you?
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
See, I told you they weren't going to care, Billy. Nobody cares. You'll just have to try something else.
Like what?
Well, I already gave you a pretty big idea.
I'm not gonna kill Kevin.
I'm not saying kill him. I'm just saying, put this rock against his head with some force. See what happens.
What do you want me to kill him?
I don't like him, okay? He's weird. He stares at me all the time, and I think he follows me home.
Then why don't you kill him?
I don't want to kill him. I don't want him to be killed. I just want him to not be here anymore. But it doesn't matter. This still doesn't solve your problem. What are you going to do, Billy?
I don't know. I just have to think of something else.
You're going to have to think of something that's really, really bad.
I got it.
Yeah?
You know those signs that say do not walk on the grass?
Oh, for the love of...
365 Radio Music.
That was Imagine Dragons with the song Monday. I personally like the part where it sounds like a robot is malfunctioning.
That's my favorite part too.
I wonder what it would be like to be a malfunctioning robot.
I imagine it would be a lot like dying.
Well, I don't know what that's like either, but thank you for making the show incredibly dark, Billy. Hello and welcome to the Blair Radio Project. I'm your host, Billy. No, I'm not Billy. Oh my goodness. Billy, I've been in the room with you way too long. I don't even know who I am anymore.
I'm Blair.
No, you're not. Shut up. Alright, so I'm Blair. That over there is Billy.
They can't see me.
But they can hear you.
That is true.
So yes, unfortunately we have reached the end of the show. Unfortunately to, 2 viewers. I don't think anyone else cares. Quite frankly, I'm glad we're done. But I've had fun tonight. I hope you had fun.
I didn't.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the listeners.
No one listens.
Yeah, I know. Probably true. Regardless, if you were listening, thank you so much for listening. And we'll talk in your ear next week. Now, for those of you that have missed any previous episodes of the Blair Radio Project, you deserve a beating, quite frankly. Beating with wet bamboo. I will take a stick of bamboo, stick it into a bucket, of water, wet water. I'll pull out the stick, and then I'll beat you with the stick. I don't know what difference the wet makes, but I like to think that there is a difference of some kind. Anyway, if you've missed any episodes of the Blair Radio Project, you can listen to every single one on the 365 Radio Mixcloud page. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, where I will ignore you. Now, closing us off, this is Getting Smaller by 9 Inch Nails. And until next week, this is the Blair Radio Project. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.